Good evening, I'm Scott Schaefer.
And I'm Lisa Washington. There's still no word tonight on when Interstate 81 in Schuylkill-County will reopen after the pileup that killed at least 3 people.
Tonight, one woman who was involved in the crash is recalling those frightening first moments, and she's still searching for her car. Newswatch 16's Marshall Keeley is live on the scene in Schuylkill County. Marshall.
Yeah, Scott and Lisa, this stretch of Interstate 81 northbound looks a lot different than it did yesterday. Many of the 50 or more than 50 vehicles that were involved in that big pileup crash have now been removed from the scene, with just a handful of trailers still left to be removed. Tonight we spoke with an 80-year-old woman who survived that crash and now considers herself blessed.
On Monday morning, Ann White was in the home stretch of her long trip from Florida back to her home in Vermont. Traveling north on Interstate 81 in Schuylkill County, she spotted a few snowflakes.
When you're in flurries and it's not sticking, you kind of keep going, and then the next thing you know, it was whiteout conditions.
White says she turned on her flashers and looked for a place to pull over.
I was driving about, 25, 30 because I couldn't see, and the next thing I did see was a tractor trailer across the road with a couple cars already hit it. I hit my brakes, nothing happened, and I tried to steer the car away from the cars, and I believe I hit the tractor trailer.
Trapped in her car, she was hit at least 10 times by oncoming vehicles.
I said, don't let me survive this crash only to be, taken out by the car slamming into me, and I didn't know whether they were semis plowing into me.
When she heard explosions and saw flames shooting into the air, she knew it was time to get out. Rescuers pulled her through the front windshield. The 80-year-old miraculously escaped with a scrape and a broken lens on her glasses. White and at least 13 others were bused to a fire station in Minersville and spent the night at local hotels with help from the American Red Cross. Her kids drove down from Vermont to pick her up and help her retrieve personal items, scouring the tow lots where so many mangled vehicles ended up.
Medicine is the biggie. And I'm sure I could call my doctor, go to find a drugstore, but I know my car's here. I know it's close.
As White put it, she's thankful it wasn't her time to go. Now tonight, the remnants of this crash, although the vehicles, most of them are gone, they're still very much here. Tonight, behind me, there are machines working to take away that thick layer of debris that we saw in the area where that fire broke out. State police do say, in a statement tonight, they say they're expecting this lane, or the northbound lanes here, to be open by tomorrow, but we have not heard yet from them on if any more bodies were pulled from the wreckage as this cleanup continues. Marshall Keeley, Newswatch 16, live in Schuylkill County.